Hi, Denise Caldwell here from Effectual Services. Thanks for joining me for this IP Minute to Go. Our topic today is data verification for corporations. As you know, a single error in a numeral, letter, or date has a significant impact on a record and exposes you to risk. By definition, data verification is simply comparing your data to source data at individual PTO sites on a per jurisdiction basis. Usually this can be done in an automated fashion. On occasion, you will need foreign agents to visit their local patent office to get the details for you. Numerous data points per record are compared, typically well over a dozen in either patent or trademark matters, depending on your needs and preferences. It's needed now more than ever for corporate groups for several reasons. You may move cases from one OC to another with greater frequency. You may cluster portfolios among OC according to attorney expertise, depth of their bench, pricing, and willingness to adopt and comply with your guidelines, which is vitally important. You may acquire or divest yourself of portfolios to maximize monetization. You may or may not have a corporate docket function, and likewise, you may or may not rely entirely upon multiple OC or vendors to perform the function. Status checks are sometimes not performed as they were intended, or workflows are often not optimized. And as a tip, I encourage you to see our IP Minute to Go #1 for status checks. This revolving door is simply a visual to remind you of coming, going, and somewhere in between, which is often where you may find yourself with particular outside counsel. The tipping point occurs when docketing is handled by multiple people and/or platforms because it becomes very difficult to manage consistency, and a data verification exercise is a very wise investment. You're the watchdog for your organization, and assuming someone else is doing it is not enough. It benefits corporations in several ways. Transparency is the new normal, and it's what you expect from your outside counsel. You expect them to protect your data and privacy, and you should also expect that OC are performing data verification on your behalf periodically, and this demonstrates a proactive approach to data integrity. If you have multiple OC, it probably tips the scale in favor of you performing the exercise yourself. It allows a very important optic into how they're performing and perhaps an opportunity for a further sub-project in the form of OC rankings. The return on investment is significant. Solid and trusted relationships with your OC is vital. Remember the adage, trust but verify. Multiple OC or docket platforms compound the risk and increase the value in the exercise exponentially. Having multiple human interactions with system increases the risk. Automation versus docket or judgment are two things to consider. Preventing a loss before it happens is a worthwhile exercise in terms of both money and effort, and money not going out is the same or better than money coming in. This simply illustrates the multiple data points coming in from multiple platforms and outside counsel into your area of responsibility. Coming in early 2019, we're going to publish a much more detailed look at data verification, including best practices, how-to tips, and case studies with clients. If you'd like a copy of the slide deck for future reference or to share with colleagues, or if you would like early notification of the broader publication, just email me at denise.caldwell@effectualservices.com. Thanks for joining me for this IP Minute to Go.